Good afternoon, everyone. I am D. Sengotian, Assistant Professor of Physics, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. So, in this video, our students will explain about a case study on semiconductors. Okay, start.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is A. Lokitashri. I am going to speak about semiconductor. Semiconductor is an electrical material whose electrical devices lies between conductor and insulator. It is further classified into two types of semiconductor: intrinsic semiconductor and extrinsic semiconductor. In extrinsic semiconductor, there are two types of extrinsic semiconductors. It is N type of semiconductor and P type of semiconductor. In this, the mediums of these semiconductors are, the medium of the semiconductor is conductivity. The holes and the electrons carry current. They are used in manufacturing of chips and diodes.
Very good. Majority carriers in N type electrons, then majority in P type semiconductors, holes. Start now. Applications.
So my name is Meha and I am going to explain about a light emitting diode, which is also known as LEDs. The semiconductors plays a major role in LEDs, and semiconductors is a special material where it has the ability to conduct the electricity and can be controlled. In the LEDs, we use the semiconductor, which is designed by two types of regions, N type and P type, where the holes and electrons combines to the junction at a single place. It will be combined with P and N type regions, and in this process called as recombinations, where it releases energy in the form of light. The semiconductors in LEDs, there is a band gap between the semiconductors which produces the light in different colors. So semiconductors without semiconductors, the LEDs will be produce a very less efficiency of light to the day-to-day life. So the LEDs is so the semiconductors in LEDs is called as true hearts of technology in LED field, which produces the reliable and economic field to the today's world.
Very good. So, what is the difference between LED and laser? So, light emitting diode and laser. So, laser is stimulated, but LED is not stimulated. That is the main difference. Then applications of semiconductors.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Ishan Namaste. Applications of semiconductor. Semiconductor devices like diodes and transistors are used in transmitters, used to transmit signals and rectify them and amplify them, and used in radio signals and TVs. And the amplifier. Transistor acts as an amplifier to reduce weak signals and go use satellite systems and mobile applications. And disadvantages are temperature sensitivity. Semiconductor does not work well in low and high temperatures. It reduces it performs poorly in high temperatures, and it is not environmental friendly. Semiconductors takes high energy to create, and it's not eco-friendly. And the components of semiconductors like microcontroller, logic gates are used in mobile phones and computers.
Very good. So, semiconductors plays important role day to life. Then any other applications?
Good afternoon, sir. I am Manigitan. I am going to say some other applications of semiconductors like power management, memory and data storage, sensors and communication devices. In power management, it helps to control and regulate the power supply with communication devices using the devices rectifier, voltage regulator, and etc. In memory and data storage, it stores the user data and device data using the RAM, microcontroller memory, and etc. In communication devices, the sensors enhance the user experience and the device functionality using the semiconductor-based sensors like GPS module, touch screens, and etc.
Very good. So, the next question is about material science. That means difference between good conductors and the semiconductors. So, what are the difference these two materials? So, mainly focused on resistivity. So, basically, low resistivity are called good conductors. Then high resistivity are called insulators. But semiconductors lies between good conductors and insulators. Okay.
Talk about extrinsic semiconductor. These semiconductors are made by the impurities when the impurity atom are added to it. In this, there are two types types of semiconductors, N-type semiconductor and P-type semiconductor. In N-type semiconductor, when the impurity atom or added to it, extra electrons are produced. In P-type semiconductor, when the impurities atom are added to it, it produces holes.
In conclusion of the semiconductors are used as a insulators or conductors. The unique way of changing the conductivity lies between the light and temperature. So this makes it more usable to everyone and adjust the properties.